we could be together in person, but since we can't, we thought maybe we would gather today to do a lesson together over the computer. Join us now while we learn a little bit about
this special day.
a very special day.
Well, Miss Kelly and I and Miss Margaret are excited to tell you about Palm Sunday. It's such an important day in the life of Jesus and for us as believers. And do you know why they call it Palm Sunday? Well, this was a day when Jesus rode into the town of Jerusalem about a week before he died on the cross. And the crowd of people came to see him come into town, and they were waving palm branches and celebrating and welcoming him to town and throwing their coats on the ground as he rode by and celebrating their coming king.
And we can read about it together in the Bible. So if you have your Bibles, go ahead and grab them and open them up to the book of Luke, chapter 19, verses 30 to 40. Let me put on my reading glasses and I'll read to you. It says, "Go into the village over there," Jesus said, "and as you enter it, you will see a colt tied there that has never been ridden before. Untie it and bring it here. If anybody asks what you're doing, you just tell them the Lord needs it." So they went and found the colt just as Jesus had said. And sure enough, as they were untying it, the owner said to them, "Why are you untying our colt?" And the disciples simply replied, "The Lord needs it." So they brought the colt to Jesus, threw their garments over it for him to ride on. Then the crowd spread out their coats on the road ahead of Jesus. As they reached the place where the road started down from the Mount of Olives, all of his followers began to shout and sing as they walked along, praising God for all the wonderful miracles they had seen. "Bless the King who comes in the name of the Lord, peace in heaven and glory in the highest heaven." But some of the Pharisees among the crowd said, "Teacher, rebuke your followers for saying things like that." But he replied to them, "Well, if they keep quiet, the stones along the road would burst into cheers."
Miss Kelly, that is an amazing story.
Isn't it
I think
awesome?
we need to all say that together. Together, let's say, "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord." Let's hear you. "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord." Good job.
Hey everybody, before we start the lesson though, we're going to do a craft together. So if you need to, you can pause the video, but then you're going to want to go someplace in your house, wherever you keep your craft supplies, and get a piece of paper, a green marker or a crayon, and a pair of scissors, and then meet me back here. Okay, so we're going to make a palm leaf together, and throughout the rest of the lesson, you're going to have some opportunities to use your palm leaf. So does everybody have their supplies? Okay, so you're going to go ahead and take your white paper. If you didn't have green construction paper, that's totally fine. We're going to take white paper and color it. So just color it green. You can color it just even, big and green, just like that. Color over your whole paper. Or you can wait until afterwards and color it in really professionally if you prefer. But I'm just going to give it a lot of color right now. And in fact, I'm going to color it on the back side too, just because I want it to be a good leafy green. There we go. Okay. And then what you're going to do, I want you to fold it in half like this, long ways. So this is hot dog style, hot dog bun style. And then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to make it an oval shape with a point at the top. So kind of like when you're making hearts, you're going to make a big oval shape, and I left it a little bit flat at the bottom. You're going to make a big oval shape and go all the way around to the point at the middle where you folded it. And so see, now you have kind of an oval shape like a teardrop with the point at the top. And then what you're going to do, and if you need your parent or an older sibling to help you, that's totally fine. But if you can do this, you're going to fold it like you would a fan. So you take a little edge just like that, and you're just going to fold, and then you're going to flip it over and fold it back like that, and then flip it over and do it again, and then flip it back like that, and fold it back and forth until you have it like an accordion shape or a fan shape. And then when you open it up like that, you have what looks like a palm leaf. There you go. Everybody do it. Give yourself a good fan. All right, good job. Well, good job finishing your palm leaves. Let's wave our palm leaves one more time. Give yourself a good fan. Good job. Okay, I'm stalling for time. I have to confess because Margaret and I have another theme for you, but I have no idea where she is. Oh, okay. I know where she is now. Let's go find out what she is up to, okay?
Oh yeah, we were kind of in the middle of something, but I was pretending to be a movie star.
Okay.
Do you want to pretend with me?
Well, we were kind of in the middle of the lesson here, but sure, why not?
Okay, good. Okay, so you have to pick somebody that's really important and really cool.
Okay, really important, really cool. Jesus. Jesus is the one I think is the most important and the most cool. Can I be Jesus?
That's a good
one. Okay, awesome.
Okay, so what we need to do next, you put your Jesus costume on.
Okay.
And then I was trying to figure out what vehicle I would choose to get around. I tried the pogo stick. I don't recommend it.
Oh, yeah, those look really hard.
But in real life, I would have a limousine and a red carpet. Everywhere I went, I would step on my red carpet.
Yeah, that would make sense. Sure.
Okay, so
Sounds
Georgia,
really fun.
how
My turn.
would Jesus get around?
Okay, well, I remember in the Bible Jesus walked a lot. He walked a lot, because they walked a lot during those times. There were a few stories when he was in a boat. He traveled by boat. I could do boat. Okay. Oh, wait, but the story we just read, it talked about how Jesus came into town on a donkey or a young colt.
What?
Yeah, well, that does sound kind of weird, doesn't it?
Just think about it. If Jesus is so cool and important, which he is,
yes.
why in the world would he come in on a donkey?
That's a really good question. I don't know. Whoa.
What was that?
What was that?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. What was that? There it goes again.
It's me, the voice that knows everything. Did I hear someone say I don't know?
Yeah, that was me. Voice that knows everything. We don't know the answer to the question, why did Jesus decide to come on a donkey?
Yeah, because think about it. He's Jesus. He could have ridden in on stallions, or he could have tamed a tiger, or he could have even created a magical flying creature, and he could have flown into Jerusalem. It could have been awesome. Oh,
whoa, cat is.
Sorry.
Excuse me, I am the voice that knows everything. I know why Jesus rode on a donkey.
Okay.
Why? Could you please tell us?
Please.
Because all the Jews in Jerusalem knew about a message from the prophet Zechariah that said, "See, your king comes to you, righteous and victorious, lowly and riding on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey." When they all saw Jesus riding on a donkey colt, they knew that he was the king that they had been waiting for.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Okay, that was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But I get what he was saying.
Yeah.
The donkey was assigned to the people that he was the king that they were waiting for.
Yeah.
Kind of like the limousine is assigned to the world that I'm big time.
Yeah. Yeah, except that Jesus wasn't trying to be a movie star. He wasn't trying to be big time. He was just coming to show the people that he was their savior and their rescuer. He was going to be a king like no king they'd ever seen before. Not the fancy type, but nothing they'd ever seen before. Yeah. What is it?
I see you have this covered. Wise one. Carry on. My job here is done. For now.
Thanks, voice that knows everything.
Wow, I'm
That was-
really glad he's gone.
Yeah, but that was good information.
You're doing fine. You tell us. Now, why was Jesus so different than all the other kings?
Okay, well, first of all, he was going to be king over every other king.
All of them?
All of them. And not only that, he was king over all of the earth and all of heaven.
All of it.
All of it. And not only that, but he was going to be the king that lived forever.
Wait. But I remember that Jesus died.
Yes. In fact, it was just a couple days after he came into Jerusalem on the donkey that he did die. But he rose again. He came back to life. But we're getting ahead of ourselves, right? Because we're going to tell that awesome story next week on Easter.
Oh, well, I can't wait.
Yes, it's going to be good. And it's going to be really good. We're excited to get back.
Well, I am so glad to learn that Jesus is the King of Kings.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that he's my king.
Yeah.
And he's your king. And he's all of our friends'
Ours.
king. And we get to be in his kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to hear more about that next week.
Yeah.
But for now, do you want to be a movie star too?
I don't.
Okay, movie star, let's go dress up.
Oh, that was really fun, Meg. I loved dressing up like a movie star. But I have another game. Do you want to play a game with me? Do you guys want to play a game?
I love
Okay.
games.
All right. So, do you remember in the story that we just read? In the story, Jesus was coming into Jerusalem and all the people were shouting their praises. But the Pharisees, remember, they got upset?
Yeah, they were kind of jealous. Jesus was
Yeah.
getting a lot of attention, right?
Exactly. They got really jealous. And so they said to Jesus, make your followers stop singing their praises. And Jesus said, if they stop saying praise to me, then the stones are going to burst out in cheers.
What?
I know. Can you imagine?
Wouldn't that just imagine how cool that would be to hear stones praising
Wow.
Jesus.
That's like the whole world erupting. That's crazy. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pretend like it's Palm Sunday and Jesus is coming in and I'm going to say the word praise and you're going to take your palm leaf,
Okay.
so everybody get your
Got
palm
it.
leaves out,
Yeah.
and you're going to lift them up in the air and wave them around. So I'm going to say praise and you do that. And then I'm going to say stone and you're going to get down on the ground like a little stone, just like that. And then if I say donkey, you're going to put two fingers up like donkey ears and you're going to go ee-yaw, ee-yaw, okay? Just pretend you're a donkey, okay? So we're going to do that and we're going to speed up and speed up and speed up until we just can't go anymore, okay? So
Yes.
ready?
Are you ready?
All right?
Everybody stand up.
Okay.
See if you can keep up with me.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's try to do it. Okay, ready? Praise.
Woo!
Stone. Donkey. One more time. Praise. Donkey. Stone. Shoot. Donkey. Praise. Donkey. Praise. Stone. Donkey. Praise. Praise. Donkey. Stone. Praise.
Wow, what a fun morning we have had with you guys. We're so glad you joined us. I hope you had fun too. Remembering that Jesus is the King of Kings and learning all about what he did on Palm Sunday. It's just so awesome to remember that he is our King forever and that we are made to worship him with all of our hearts.
Yeah, yes, indeed. We have had so much fun with you guys here this morning, and we hope that you will go ahead and look on the Facebook page again for some more activities that we're going to post. We'll post reminders about the craft, and we also want to show you a video that was done by some other kids about Palm Sunday. It's pretty funny, and we think you'll really enjoy it.
Yeah, so watch that video, and then we're hoping that it will inspire you to go out and create your own version of the story of Palm Sunday. If you want to record it and your parents say it's okay, it would be really neat to see them on the Facebook page where your Sunday school teachers and your friends from church can see your version of the story.
Yeah, that's going to be the Kids Ministry Sunday School page, or the Kids Ministry Facebook page. So you're going to put that on Harborview Fellowship Children's Ministry Facebook page. That's what you're going to want to search, okay? And we're also going to post a couple of other videos on there. One, a worship video, so you can have some music and some worship songs to worship to and follow along with.
And then lastly, you can make your own praising stones. So you can go out in your yard, find a nice stone, take it inside, and write your praise on it like we did. So what did you write, Kelly?
Mine says, our hope. Like Jesus is our hope.
Yes, and mine says miracle worker.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if you make a praising stone, you can put a picture of your praising stone on the Harborview Fellowship Children's Ministry Facebook page, if it's okay with your parents, and we would love to see it.
Yeah, and we're going to post a few more things on the Facebook page. We'll also have the videos, we'll have copies of all this stuff, and we really hope you connect there. It has been so much fun worshiping with you guys today, learning with you, doing this lesson with you. We hope it was fun for you too. We sure miss you guys, and we love you. Can't wait to be back together again.
Love
See you
you.
later.
Bye.